All right, so what were we on? Did some questions, I mean, a lot of questions. Uh, this is done. Okay. 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 So we'll do this two questions from example first, and then come to our worksheet again. Please go through this, and the hint is, I mean, just a suggestion is you could name the angles as X, Y, Z, and that would help you better. Okay, continue. And only two, three things are there in the chapter what we have studied. Nothing more than that. Hi Daksh, we started with this question. Give it a try.
Yes, sir.
All right. So wants to tell or trying? Need more time? Okay, I think it is high time. Anyone wants to chip in? Daksh.
Yes, sir. The question given that two tangent of TP and TQ on the circle, and PQ is a chord and OP is the radius. So we know from theorem 10.2 that say that the tangent of the same points are equal means TP is equals to TQ, and in triangle TPQ, if TP is equals to TQ means triangle TPQ is isosceles and isosceles triangle, and we know property of isosceles triangle that opposite angles are equal. So angle TQP is equals to angle TPQ, angle opposite to equal sides, and so I solve that.
Okay. So now, if we see, we could connect these 2 points O, Q, and even this would, everyone pay attention. So this would also, because these are radii, so these two angles would also be equal. So if I name this as X, and this is Y and Y, so we want PTQ, okay, this one, and that is twice of OPQ, OPQ is X. And now let's name this as Z for that matter. All right. Now, angle O is what? Angle O is equal to, in the let's take the triangle OPQ first. So angle O is equal to 180 minus X and X, है ना? And in the quadrilateral, TPOQ. Angle O would be 180 minus Z. Let me change the name of Z. It seems like a 2. And my handwriting is not improving. So let's put it as A. So in this, is that okay? Because this would be 90. Angle P is 90. TP, this is 90. TPO. And this is also 90. So these two angles would be 180. Right? Sum is 180, not 90, but sum is 180. So if angle O plus angle A is 180, so angle O would be this. Any doubts till this step? Okay. Now let's connect equation 1 and 2. 180 minus 2x is equal to 180 minus angle A. So angle A minus angle A is equal to minus 2x. That means angle A is equal to 2x, and that's what we need. PTQ is equal to twice of x. Easy. Okay, that's done basically. Is that okay, Vanya? What happened? Okay. Zubair, is that okay?
Yes, but
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, this is also an interesting question because, again, as I pointed out, we will be having only two simple concepts related to tangents, but then there are a lot of things that would be um, drawn from the other topics, other previous grades, small topics. So, not previous grade, this is for from this grade only. 7th chapter, hint. Not 6th chapter. Okay. Try the third. And maybe I need to explain this, but just read the question once. Everyone read this? You want to try, or shall I try?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who says I myself want to try? I mean, you yourself want to try. Oh, wonderful. No one wants to try. Okay. Fine. So if you see, we have PQ is a chord of length 8 centimeter, and this would be 4 and 4 because you are drawing T2O, that would be angle bisector, and it would be basically it's a chord. PQ is a chord, and this would be 90 degrees, so it would be bisecting this. So PR and RQ is 4 centimeter each. This would be 5 centimeter. Now, can we find the RO length? Who can find RO length? Yes, Daksh, how to find?
yes, sir, by Pythagoras theorem.
Okay. So in PRO triangle, this triangle, this is 4, this is 5. This would be 3. Easy. Okay. Now, if that is done, we could use Again, we could use Pythagoras theorem to find rest of the things, but there is a better way to do this. There are two methods for solving this question. So you could frame this as y and this is x, and then do x square y square, a lot of things that you see. The second method you can see in the NCRT, but we'll go with the first method. See, what is happening here is we have TPO triangle. This P is 90 degree. P is 90 degree. And here we have PRO, triangle PRO. R is 90 degree. And O is the same angle, common angle. So that means these two are similar triangles. Fine. Now, if these two are similar triangles and we need to find what? Find the length of TP. So let's take the ratio. TP is to PR is equal to, they are similar. So by CPST, the ratios of sides would be equal. TP PO is equal to RO. Now we'll see which values are given, and then we'll use that accordingly. So what could we use? We could use PO. PO is given, and RO is also there. PR is also there. So we can use this first two. So TP by 4 is equal to 5 by 3. Anyone has any doubts, misunderstanding, confusion, conflicts? So you'll have some English lessons along with this. So TP is going to be 20 by 3. This is our answer. Okay, like. I should have some like. Okay, we already have it. Okay, anyways. So the point was we use similarity, not very intuitive. It is very difficult to observe in the first go. But one thing you could remember for 10th grade and for the most part whenever you do math, whenever we have some mix of triangles and we don't clearly see that there are two missing sides instead of one missing side, we could use something, Pythagoras theorem, to find it. But when there are two sides and there is set of 2-3 triangles, then you could just think about this concept, just revisit it once at least, and then it's not an issue. You could just plug in the values and get. Now for those who are for Pythagoras fans, so this is how they did it. X square plus this, you will have this, and in the second triangle use this, and this is the exact same answer you will get. You try this yourself, because you are Pythagoras fan, I'm not. So you try this. Okay, all right. Let us continue with our worksheet. So these are the questions that were given in initial of our NCRT. I mean, first, second, third example. But if we do it as the first questions immediately after understanding the concepts, probably will get averse to the chapter itself. So okay, let us try this. These are exemplar questions. Okay, so anyone? No, really. In figure 9.3, AOB is 125, COD is equal to COD. Okay, so there's a concept where I should have done this question first, but I thought we'll do this. But this was to be done prior to this. So first we'll do this question and then come to that question. है ना? So the diagram is nearly the same that you've been trying. Basically, it would be supplementary angles. Now 125 and the opposite angle COD, that would be supplementary. So 180 minus 125 is 55. So that would be the answer. Well, let's try this question. Let me get the diagram. So you will generally draw something like this, rather than what's in the diagram. But anyways, so what we do here is we'll connect this also. Okay, I think we should get a better diagram. So it is something like this. It's a general quadrilateral, so A, B, C, D. Mm, so we need to prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angle. So that means opposite sides AB and DC would subtend at the center. So this is what we need to find, right? Angle this and this, they should be supplementary, X and Y. and also for AD and BC. So we'll do it for one. Remaining would be automatically supplementary because it would be uh, 360 minus 180. So that would be pretty obvious. Okay, so how do we do this? It's the same concept that we use, the congruent triangles concept. So let us connect these things. Let me erase x and y first. Everyone got the question? What's the question asking? So I'm connecting these points. This is 90. All of these are 90. Doesn't look like, but believe me. Now, these two triangles would be congruent. A, E, AEO is congruent to AHO, whatever the exact nomenclature might be. Is this okay? This is the most important step for this, and the rest of everything is very easy. I mean, this is also very easy. AEO and AHO are congruent. Any difficulty understanding this? No. So if that is true, can we name this as angle uh, X and okay? Let me take some other values. A and A. Can we name this as A and A? And these two triangles would also be congruent, EBO and BFO. So even this would be B and B, CPCT. And it is not very difficult to understand why these are also equal, right? Zubair, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are just learning ABCD. It's not much. So now, what is sum of these ABCDs? 2A plus 2B plus 2C plus 2D, that is 360. It's a circle, right? 360. So if you want, if I want to, okay. One thing. You want AB plus is DC. ठीक है. So now we have A plus B plus C plus D is 180. Anyone has any conflict with that? So what do we want? We want AOB, right? That is angle A plus B and D plus C, DOC angle. There some should be 180, and that's what we got. A plus B, C plus D. Angle AOB plus angle DOC is 180. Done. So again, it was first concept was that tangent sides would be equal, and then you prove this congruent, and then you mark everything, and it is 360. So small concept, 3-4 small concepts connected in one question. Is that okay? And again, see, whenever we need to, I think we discussed this now. When if we want to prove 90, we'll do 180 by 2. If you want to prove 180, for the most part, I mean, this is one good idea to start with, starting point, 360 by 2. So if this is true, the other A, O, D and B, O, C would also be supplementary. Everyone noted this? If you at all note this, done? Okay. So now that question would be very easy. So if you try to see the pattern, there is some question in NCRT. There is a prove that question, and application of that prove that question. You have the question in exemplar. So it is, if you are not really thorough with these questions, and then it would be really difficult. So what's the answer? Anyone? Tell this. Yes, Daksh.
Sir, option D, 55 degree.
Yeah. So this angle AOB plus angle DOC is 180. 180 minus 155 is 125 is okay. Okay, try this. Okay. Everyone. Yes, Naveen.
So I'm getting the answer is 50 degrees.
Answer as
50 degrees.
50 degrees.
Yes.
How did you find this?
So it was given that tangent is perpendicular to a circle.
Yes.
So angle TAC is equal to angle TAB plus angle BAC equal to 90 degrees.
This angle is 90 degree and angle BAC plus TAB is 90 degree. What else?
So I assume that is equation 1. And I took triangle ABC.
Ah,
That angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees.
ABC is 90 degree. How?
Triangles are in the same semicircle.
Huh?
The triangles are in a semicircle.
Yes. Angle formed in a semicircle or a triangle in a semicircle would have this angle as 90 degree. You could have it here. You could have it here. Anywhere you would have this would be 90 only. 100% sure. That all. Okay. So this is 90 degree. And this also 90, but we need to find this. So I don't know why. Okay, BAT, we need to find BAT, TAB. So what was this angle? BAC angle, that would be 40 degree, and then 90 minus 40 would be 50. Okay, Amog, is that okay? All right. Zubair, everything fine?
Yes, sir.
So it wasn't that hard. Angle in semicircle, you must know. We'll come to that. Now I forgot. There's a small concept. I don't know you remember that or it's not that discussed also. So suppose if we have, but exemplar has that. If you have this tangent, it's not so commonly discussed, and you have this chord. So suppose this is 50 degree, and if I make an angle this is ACB. So this angle BAT, that is between the chord and tangent, that would be equal to the angle made opposite on the opposite side of the circle. BA was the chord and the angle on the opposite side is C. So that would be equal to BCA. Both are 50. And you could make some variations. This would also be 50. Okay, because BA is the chord, BA along with tangent is 50 degrees, so BA opposite at D would be also 50 degree. Is this okay? And also if
Yes,
C
sir.
was 50, if C was 50, angles in a same chord, angles in a same arc, they are anyways equal, right? So even that could be used. 50-50. So please remember this. You will need that sometime. Okay, let's see. I would like to try this. I would do this. 23. Yes, Vanya.
So the answer is C, 2 root 3 centimeters.
Okay. Some trigonometry experts here. Yes. So we'll use trigonometry, fortunately or unfortunately, and that's how we get this. Okay, so anyone has any confusion? Which ratio did you use? Vanya, which trigonometric ratio?
Sir, cos 30.
Anyone has any doubts? No. Okay, everyone is a trigonometry pro now. Uh, Try this. Just a moment. Do you know angles in a same arc that is same, but this angle at the center and at any other point you draw, that would be half of what is at the center, right? If this is 100, this would be 50. Are you aware of this? Ninth grade. Are you aware of this? No. Angle at the center angle, okay, center angle is equal to twice of any other angle. Okay. You could have it here, you could have it here, anywhere. All of these would be 50-50, and at the center it is 100. Yes, Mr. Perfect. Yes, Daksh.
So the answer is 100 degrees.
Okay, explain us, enlighten us why.
Yes, I do it a little bit of different way.
Okay, you do it anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The angle OPR is 90 degree because of the
OPR is 90 degree. Okay, OPR is 90
this
degree. I don't have any problem. Next.
line of contact theorem
It's not
is
line of contact, it is point of contact.
point of
Ha.
contact theorem. So and we are given that RPQ is 50 degrees. So OPQ is 40 degree minus
Okay.
and OQ is equals to OP radii.
Ah.
Hence, the triangle is isosceles and
Okay.
40 and minus it, we get 100.
Okay. Everyone got this? It's also a good way. Uh, is that okay? 40-40. This would be 120. No, 100. Sorry. I'm weak in math. So now you could also do this thing. So this is 50, 50 with the tangent. So this would be also 50 at angle x, and then it would be double of the angle POQ would be double of angle x. So even that works. Zubair, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if everything is okay. This I think we did. 26 homework. Try it yourself. Okay, let's try this. Quick, be quick. Probably the last question. Okay, surely the last question. Yes, Daksh.
Yes, sir. From point, uh, name the we are name the point between A and B as D, and DQR is
Which one?
90.
Okay, A and B is D. And
Yes.
what else?
Uh, DQR is 90 degree,
DQR is 90 degree. No problem.
and so DQB is 20 degree,
DQB is 20 degree. Okay.
and AQB is twice of DQB, hence 20 plus 20
Wait a minute.
40.
Wait a minute. How?
Yes,
How
sir.
it is
Angle.
twice?
So we can do congruent.
We could prove it congruent. How do we prove it congruent? That's the tricky part. I mean, not difficult, but tell me how to
Sir,
prove that congruent.
uh, DQ uh, DQ is common, and
DQ is common
and
and then we get stuck.
दो point AD is equals to BD.
How is that true? Tell me the reason, na? It is true, but again, we can't just
So
look at it and say, huh?
midpoint.
Which midpoint? Who told you
Uh,
it's a midpoint? Is
D
it
is a
given?
midpoint.
Is
D.
it given?
So we construct that.
Okay. It is already constructed. What you are constructing?
Yeah.
Sir, can we use angle sum property?
For which one? Which triangle? We can. Which
Sir,
one?
we can because QD is perpendicular on AB.
QD is perpendicular. Where is that given? That's not given, na? That was the problem Daksh was facing. If QD was perpendicular or OD was perpendicular, then it is a chord AB. So if it is a chord and it is perpendicular, it would bisect also. So how do we prove it 90 degree? Okay, see, let's wind it up. Q is equal to B and Q is also equal to A. 70-70, right? ठीक है? And AB is parallel to, where is that? AB is a chord parallel to PR. So angle D is 90 degree, na? This is how we prove it 90 degree. Fine. And this is 90 degree, this is 70 degree, and this also equal, this also equal. You want to use any menu, any option you want to pick it up, you can use that. So you could prove that to be congruent, and then you could say, okay, this is also 20. And one more thing you could use. So question is done basically. One thing more you could use is, if this is 70, this is parallel, so this would be 70 also. It is way quicker than that one. So if this is 70 and this is 70 because of being parallel. Also, if you notice, this PQA angle is with a tangent with the chord AQ, and AQ chord makes angle B 70 degree. So this is also 70 degree. We just studied that, na? So if this is 70, this is 70. 180 minus 140 is piece of cake. Okay. Okay. We are left with few more questions, 1 2 tough questions that I would like to do in the next class. 28 you could try yourself. I mean, now whatever is remaining you try. Nothing much is remaining. I want to do 1 2 important questions. I mean, there was a difficult one. I should have done that. Okay, there are 2 3 more. So we'll continue this, huh? There are 3-4 more important questions that are left, and we'll continue with it. Okay. Everyone is dull today. I don't know why. Never mind. Next time I would have some refreshments delivered before the class. Okay. We'll continue next time. Bye everyone.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Amog, you stay. Amog, you stay. Just don't.